Good afternoon and welcome to the Wenham Select Board meeting of 13 April 2023 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Present today is Gary Cheeseman, Peter Clay. So all are present along with the town administrator, Steve, and assistant Joe. So we have anybody in the audience, Joe?
There is not.
Not, all right. Then we have one item of business, and that is to set an election date for the election of 2 additional select board members as set by the legislative action over the past year. So I'll turn it over to Diane, who will take a look at the dates and with her town clerk experience, make a recommendation.
Thank you very much. So I met with Terry, our interim assistant town clerk, and we went over the dates. The act said the election has to be within 90 days. 90 days from May 6th is actually July 5th. July holiday is a little tight to have people vote. So the week before June 27th is, I think, the furthest date back we want to go, because that will give us, by state law, it would be May 9th that nomination papers would be due back to the clerk. So as of next week, nomination papers would be available for anyone and everybody, hopefully, for the 2 seats, but they would need to get them back by May 9th to be certified with 20 signatures. I think one of them is 20 or 21. I forgot to check.
I believe it.
Whatever. How many signatures did you have to get for that?
I was going to say 25.
25. So we'll confirm that and
Yeah.
make sure we put that in. It depends on how many voted on the last governor's race. So I think that's the best date to go. It's a Tuesday, which is a good voting day.
So that gives people a little bit of time to get the papers out, get the required signatures, get the papers in, and then gives us the full state required number of weeks between the papers and the actual election day. And I think, as you said, we don't want to touch the 4th of July weekend. We'll lose a lot of people. So
we might still lose people in the summer, but that's the way it was written.
Yeah.
I think if we make a big push for the vote by mail, which the Board of Registrars wanted to do anyway, I don't think that they would ask to do early voting in person, but they would have to meet if that's what we wanted them to do.
Peter, any comments?
I'm sold.
So Diane, you want to frame the motion then?
Sure, I make a motion. I move that the Select Board of Wenham, what's the word I'm on? Schedule a special town election for Tuesday, June 27th for 2 seats on the Select Board, 1 seat for 3 years and 1 seat for 2 years.
Second.
Anything further? Otherwise, roll call vote. Peter?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
Gary, yes. Steve, anything further on this subject?
Nope.
All right, so we'll get it up on the website and information out to everybody, posted in the town hall and so forth.
Yep.
And we'll have an election on 27th of June.
Okay, without further to discuss, anything further to discuss? I move that we adjourn the select board meeting of April 13th, 2023 at 3:03.
3:03. I second.
Anything further? Otherwise, roll call vote. Peter?
Yes.
Diane?
Yeah.
Gary, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, Joe, are we complete?